Hello again there, YouTube fans. This is the Real Creepy Doll Man here. I'm back with an all-new episode, but this is not a normal episode. This is a double episode. So that means the Real Creepy Doll Man will work twice as hard for all YouTube fans and all you diehard Real Creepy Doll Man fans from around the world. It is October the 21st of 2022. Time is now 11:26 a.m. Okay, the Real Creepy Doll Man decided to bring back this doll, number 638, for a reason. I explained about this doll in the past. As you know, I had done a video and leaked it out before this doll was released. And I did another video, an audio recording that was really disturbing about this doll only. This doll was actually found at a thrift store. I got it a few weeks back before that. And I state and quote when I bought it. This was bought last couple months ago, I believe. And it was bought September, I think this was bought September the 20th is when I got this doll. And I paid like $1.99 for this doll. This is a Chatty doll or Chatty Cathy doll. This is not a reproduction or a replica is what you call it. This is actually the real deal. This is actually one of the original dolls. Meaning I looked on the back of it. It has a Roman numeral on the back of it. And I checked it up. I looked on the internet on my phone, on my smartphone, and guess what I found out? This is a 1960 Chatty Cathy talking doll. It still has the pull string, but the sad part, does it still talk? It's hard to say. Is it busted? I can't say. But is the doll trying to talk? That's what all the fans need to know when you check out both the videos. There are two audio videos, one shorter than the other one. There's one 50 seconds long. It's not nearly disturbing as the first one is. The second one, part 2, is more disturbing, and it's 2 minutes and 25 seconds long. It is more disturbing than the first one. Now, you hear a noise in it, and as it gets louder, it sounds like it's a sneeze. It sounds like it's saying, "Achoo," very loudly. You'll hear my voice near almost the end of it saying, "What's your name?" And that is my voice actually saying that in the background to find out what is going on with this thing. Because I'm really curious to find out what is going on, why it's making that noise. And if you hear that in the background, you know it's not some trick photography. I couldn't get a person to shoot the video, so I had to do the video a certain way. Since this is a doll that you had to pull the string on the back of it, that made it more difficult to do the video. So what I did was I put it face down on the video on my actual bed. So what you're hearing actually is the audio from that video from both halves. And the second one's more disturbing than the first one. That's why I said that you need to check out the second video. And if no one has seen that video, I mean, it is disturbing. Now, each time I would try to pull the string, I know it was going faster and faster. But often when I did the second video, I felt it start to tighten as I actually pulled that string on the doll on the back of it. Felt like it was pulling the opposite way, like it was trying to tighten itself. So was it trying to actually fix itself, or it was trying to talk? But it's hard to say if this is a paranormal supernatural going on with the doll. It's hard to say. Or could it be a demonic spirit present within the doll? You be the judge. And it's like I said before, this stuff is actually real. What I do is 100% real. It's not fake. And if any of my neighbors tell you on social media that is everything I do is a fake, that's actually 100% a lie. Because there's a couple of neighbors I know that are very jealous of me. And I don't practice any witchcraft or any Satanism. I do go to church and I do believe in God. What happened was I got very curious in the Annabelle case within the Warner's case. Both Ed and Lorraine Warner back in the day. I think looking into the real doll actually drew me into this stuff. And I got very curious and drawn into it too far. Now, since I'm so deep into it, I'm so drawn into it that there's no escape. I'm going to say now there's something else going on in his house. Very disturbing, I didn't want to say. I felt a presence of some type, an entity, or some type of thing manifesting that does seem to bother me when I sleep. And it only does it when I sleep, and I can feel it taking a physical form. And I didn't say that on the videos till now. This is sort of an evidence I'm saying on this video right now to let you know that has happened in his room to this very day. And it hadn't started till June the 20th. So I had got the first 3 dolls that I had shown in the last video when I talk about the succubus dolls. When I brought that video up, I think something might have happened. But let's go back to this doll. Is there a demonic presence within this doll? It is hard to say. This doll has been around, and I don't want to ruin a childhood, fantasy for those who collect the doll. But now, since we have real evidence that there is a demonic presence within the doll, could this doll actually trying to speak? That'd be you to be the judge, and all those others out there who try to mock it of this ordeal, this activity. Has shown videos on here where people are mocking, the Chatty doll of making like the doll's really possessed. But I tell you, when the real creepy dollman does it, he don't mock this stuff. So actually, if you hear me right now, I'm not laughing and I'm not making a joke about it. This stuff is for real. It's something you don't play with. I also told people about you should not play with the Ouija board because it actually you can open the doorway, and sometimes you can bring demonic stuff in your house without realizing what it is. If it pretends to be friendly, it doesn't mean that it is a good spirit. It could be a demonic presence that you're bringing in the house. So that's all I got to say. Now I say keep watching, more to come. There will be at least 4 more videos for this ordeal to make up for that. I have 1 more video to come before I go backwards to do the anniversaries in reverse. I usually do them before I do the last of the other stuff. I decided to do them backwards for this episode today. So you will still see the anniversaries I have missed for September. They will be shot at the very end of this ordeal today for a quadruple episode. What will they be for this ordeal? Watch and find out. This is the Real Creepy Doll Man saying to all the fans out there, goodbye, and God bless you all.